Hi guys! So today we are doing lesson 4 of course D. And this is debugging with Laurel. And so think about something that you guys have failed at because we've all failed at something. Maybe it's like learning to ride a bike and you fell down. Um, Maybe you baked something, you burnt the food, you worked hard in a game just to lose. So those are all examples of some failures that we've all faced. But one of the most important parts of learning to program is learning to debug. So we're going to look at this puzzle.
Be persistent and you will figure this out. Fix the errors to collect all of the treasure.
Be persistent to figure it out. So I want you guys to pause me for a minute. And I want you guys to figure out what is wrong right here. Where is our bug? Go ahead and pause me and then we'll talk about it in a minute. All right, did you guys find the bug? So let's run it and let's just see what happens. So she didn't collect the jewel and she actually walked right past it. So when we run her, it says the space doesn't have enough items for me to collect. So let's reset her. Where is our bug? Right. We don't need all this extra move forwards because how many steps is she actually taking? Only one. So she's going to move forward once and she's going to collect. Now, do you think she's collecting one time? Let's see. Nope. So you need to collect at least 3 times. And here's your hint. She has the little number 3 by the jewel. So you guys are going to collect the jewels 3 times. The easiest way to spot a bug is when you run it and you can move step by step by step to try to figure out what's wrong. So you could have also used the repeat block right here if you wanted, but that's okay. Right now we have 5 out of 5 blocks. So let's run it and see. So we did that one. So we have a little video, and this is on debugging. And then we're going to finish all the rest of the puzzles and do some debugging together.
All computer scientists, no matter how experienced they are, run into errors that they need to fix. This is where debugging comes in. Debugging is just a word that means finding and fixing errors in a program, and the first step towards fixing errors is to find them. Most puzzles have a step button below the play space that you can use to hunt for problems. If your program doesn't work, press the step button and see what happens. Does the character take action in the right way? If everything looks good with the first block of code, press the step button again. How does everything look? Is it still running right? Keep going through your code line by line until you find the first place where things go wrong. What happened? What was supposed to happen? What does that tell you? In this puzzle, I get to the last line of code and don't reach the goal. What happened? I got to the end of my code without solving the puzzle. What was supposed to happen? I need to go forward one more step. What does that tell me? It tells me I need to drag out one more of these blocks and attach it to the end before I click run. Ta-da! And that's how you debug a program.
All right. So here we are, and we are on puzzle number 2. And we have to figure out what our bug is. She says, oh no, I see a problem. Fix the error or errors to collect all of the treasure. So looking at this, what do you guys think is wrong? We have 4 out of 7 blocks. Why don't you think about it, take a minute, or talk to a friend about it. See what's the problem. Let's runner. Let's see. Rats. So that did not work. Did you guys figure out where the bug is? So first of all, we want her to move forward, but then we want her to collect. And then we can move forward again. And what do we want her to do? Right, collect the jewels. Move forward and collect. So let's see now if we were able to get rid of our bugs or if we have any more. All right, so we were able to do that. Let's see what happens if we trash these blocks and we just use a repeat block. So how many times do we want her to move forward? Let's reset her. So we want her to move 1, 2, 3 and collect 3 times. So right here, you're going to put in 3. I don't know why my number doesn't want to work. Here. Now, we've only used 4 out of 7 blocks now. Let's run her and see what happens. Great job, guys. So either way, if you use the repeat block or if you chose to just use a variety of the other blocks, we still were able to accomplish our goal. So if by chance you are in school, I would love it if you guys could get into teams of 3 and choose different puzzles. But here's the trick. Each team only gets 1 computer and only 1 student can be looking at the screen. So only one of you can look at the screen, and hopefully you guys can do this by social distancing. If not, don't worry about doing it like this. Just practice finding the bugs on your own. And then one other person can only delete or add 1 block at a time. And once you guys have done this, you can signal the next person that it's their turn to add or remove only 1 block. And no turns can be skipped or repeated, and everyone has to have an equal amount of playing time. And then you guys can race against other teams to see who solves the puzzle correctly. So here's another puzzle we have. We have to find the bug in this one. Do you guys see it? Let's run her. Actually, let's not run her. Let's do step by step to try to figure out where our bug is. Okay. Were you guys able to figure out the bug? So she's headed north right here instead of turning where she needs to go. She makes a left-hand turn. So we see that right here. So what should we change it to? Right. So now let's see if we get it using step by step. Cross your fingers. Ooh, she did it. All right, so under here is what you are telling the computer to do. And in here, we are using Blockly to do some programming. All right, here we are again. I want you to pause it and see if there are any bugs. Did you guys figure it out? Well, let's run her and let's just see if we even have any bugs. Were there bugs in that one? Nope, we did it without any bugs. It's not usual that you do not have a bug.
Don't get frustrated. You can do it. Fix the errors to collect all of the treasure.
All right, so right now we have 12 out of 12 blocks that we are using. Now, this is a longer algorithm, so we are going to have to take time to figure out where our bugs are. So right now, I want you to pause me, and I want you to use the step-by-step button to try to figure out where your bugs are. You can talk to it about it with your friend, with your neighbor, with your family members, but I want you just to look and really try to find the bugs. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. You can unpause the video when you're done, and then we will work through it together. So how was that block for you guys? How was that algorithm? Could you figure it out? Was it too complex? Did you just hit run, or did you hit step by step by step? So she needed a lot of help figuring out which way to turn, left or right. But we really didn't have to add blocks, and we didn't have to discard any blocks. So let's use the step-by-step button now and see if we got rid of all those bugs. We did it. Let's keep going because you guys are awesome.
This puzzle is making me loopy. All of the commands that you need are already here. Now use your debugging skills to figure out how to solve this puzzle.
All right, so we already have all of our blocks. And now we have to figure out the correct order that we want them to go in. And so you're going to need to use the step-by-step button to figure out your bugs. So please pause me, talk with a friend, talk with family, and figure it out. And then unpause and we'll figure it out together. All right, guys, were you able to figure this one out? It's kind of tricky. We did a lot of rearranging, but we, again, did not throw any code blocks out. And we only had to change the direction one time. So this is what your blocks should look like. This is your algorithm. Every single step you have mapped out to have her read exactly what she needs to do. So we're going to go step by step and let's see how we do. So what happened? Right. I needed to turn right. Good job, guys. Let's reset her. Now let's see. Good job. So even if you think it's right, it's okay to go back and change it. So now we're in a challenge puzzle. And this is designed to stretch your mind. These are sometimes super tricky, but that's okay because you guys can do it. So let's say I'm ready. Okay, it says, challenge, use the code in the work area to get at least 6 pieces of treasure. So let's do step by step with what they have right now, and let's just see what happens. Okay, so there's where she ends up if you do not add anything onto theirs. Let's move this stuff over here so we have a little more room. Okay, so here she is. What direction do you guys think she should go now? Well, that's what you guys have to figure out. So go ahead and pause me. And this one, yours may not look like your neighbor's. Yours may not look like mine. Yours may not look like your family members. That's okay because you have a lot of options. Maybe you're going to come over to the west and go up north and collect these ones. Maybe you're going to go east and you're going to go north. and collect this, and then carry on north and then go west to collect these. So this is completely fine if yours does not look like mine or anyone else's around you. I want you guys just to work until you can collect at least 6 pieces, and then unpause me so we can go to the next puzzle. All right, guys, how was that one? Super tricky, but super fun. Here's what I came up with, and maybe yours is completely different. So I'm going to run her. I'm going to see if I have any bugs left. And if I do, I hope you guys can help me figure it out. All right. So we were able to do it, and we were able to collect the 6 items. If you didn't get that, I want you to either look at my code and you can do the same code, or it'll help give you an idea of where you can cut over and get the other jewels. All right, now let's see what we're doing in this one, which is a half a square.
So much treasure. Help Laurel fix the code to get all the treasure.
All right, so we should run her right now and let's see what we get. So do you guys see where the bug is right now? If not, reset, talk to your friends. If not, if you do, let's see if this works. Let's try to add that collect up here. But how many do you think we need? Because watch, she's going to when run, we're going to move forward. She's collecting 1, 2 times. But what number is that? Right, 3. So we need to collect 3 times. So then she's going to turn left. She's going to move forward. And she'll turn left right here, but she'll collect. Let's see. Move forward, collect 3 times. 1, 2, 3, turn left. Move forward, turn left, collect 1, 2. Okay, so now she's got to move forward and collect 1 more time. So we have, right here, it's telling us, we have 1 extra block. We can only have 12. So what should we do? Right, we need to drag that extra block out. Now let's see if she does what we asked. Ta-da! You guys are awesome. Let's keep going. All right.
It's Treasure Island. Help Laurel fix the code to get all the treasure.
So it looks like Laurel is going to collect 10 different jewels. So once again, please pause me and let's figure out exactly how we're going to get there. Talk to somebody, or maybe you can write it down on paper and try to figure this out on your own. Either way, there's no wrong way. So pause me and then I'll see you guys in a few minutes so we can figure it out together. All right, guys, how was it? So I know I had to change her to move right. And I did not get all my bugs out because I'm hoping that maybe you guys can figure it out for me. Let's see. Let's do step by step. Move forward, turn right, move forward, turn left, collect 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now she's going to move forward. We turned her right. That was 1 bug we fixed. She needs to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she is short by 1 gem. How can we fix it? Right, we need to add 1 more collect to the bottom because she needed 5. So let's reset her and let's run it and let's see if we got all our bugs out. She's the fastest gem collector I have ever met. All right, guys. So that was it for that one. With the gem collecting with Laurel. So next we are going to do some basketball, which is going to be really fun. And I hope you guys join me soon. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you had fun. Bye, guys.